face, straight to the face, the bones break. Taking it all, taking as much as you can take. Blinding your eyes so you can see. Kill what holds you, gonna watch them fall. Fight back, need a kick in the ass. Wait a second too long, now you're missing the chance. You leave it all behind again. Raise your fist up high, let the beating begin. Fight back, need a kick in the ass. Wait a second too long, now you're missing the chance. You leave it all behind again. Raise your fist up high, let the beating begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Smackdown Live. This time it is a special Sunday afternoon, and in today's episode, we hear from the WWE Champion AJ Styles regarding the pay-per-view next Saturday. And also, we see tag team action between the Lucha Brothers and the Wyatts. Also, we do get to see a number one contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. Plus, in the main event, we see Jeff Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. All that, plus more coming your way. Say his name, and he appears. Joe Hendry is here. Kicking off this episode of Smackdown Live.
Contest is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry kicking off this episode of Smackdown Live on this special Sunday, the last episode of Universe Mode that is not on a regular scheduled day, but it is a number one contenders match with Joe Hendry alongside three other men. The winner of this fatal four-way match goes one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion Penta at Crown Jewel next Saturday. So will Joe Hendry become number one contender and get his first championship opportunity in his Universe Mode career? Coming out next is Shinsuke Nakamura. The King of Strong Style has arrived.
And his opponents, first from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura, a former hardcore champion in seasons past, but now he is trying to chase the Intercontinental Championship. And what a win this would be for Shinsuke if he can land that opportunity. But there is also two other great superstars in this mid-card division still competing for the same very thing. And next up,
From Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, Trick Williams.
what I was saying before I got cut off, up next is Trick Williams. Whoop that Trick. Williams was a former tag team competitor last season, and now he is solo, and he's trying to chase gold. Is this the opportunity of a lifetime for Trick Williams? I think so, because if he wins this match, he got a good shot at beating Penta. I have a feeling. But guys, we have one more person left in this match, and let's see who that is. Are we serious? Dirty Dom, back-to-back weeks and back-to-back matches? Steph, what are we doing? We don't want to see this smuck ever again. I know he defeated MJF last week, but still.
San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominik Mysterio.
All right, guys, it is fatal four-way time. Who out of these four men do you guys got winning to take on Penta next Saturday at Crown Jewel, the second pay-per-view of the season for the Blue brand? All right, the bell has been rung, and there can only be one winner. Jeez, cannot talk. Excuse me. But Dom starting off this match very hot, connected with a thrust kick to Nakamura, and now connecting with the DDT. Joe Hendry going after Shinsuke, while Trick Williams gets kicked in the back from Mysterio. There can only be one winner. Who will go to Crown Jewel in Australia to become that person? Who will face Penta? Dom already looking for Three Amigos early on in this match, and that is a bold strategy coming from Dirty Dom. but it is working. Three Amigos connect to Joe Hendry, and now a springboard moonsault. Shinsuke now going after Dom. Good on Shinsuke because Shinsuke knows that Dom is a big threat. He might not look it, but Dominik Mysterio, very underrated in universe mode. But now Shinsuke going for a cover on Hendry. Joe kicks out at 1, but here comes Trick Willie back in the match, throwing Shinsuke into that corner and just sitting him there. Changing his look to Joe Hendry, one of the most over superstars in the mid-card division here this season and ever, you could say. Joe Hendry has made an impact with the crowd here in his first ever season. Dom with a counter there. Look at Shinsuke working on the arm of Williams, and Joe Hendry just eats a drop kick right to the chest. And now a steel chair to the back, and Shinsuke coming back in and dropping Mysterio down. Nice stomp there and going off the ropes and misses that double axe handle. And a drop kick connects from Williams, and look at this, a knee to the back from Hendry, followed up by an uppercut. Going for a cover, but Shinsuke's right there to break it up with 2 stomps just to make sure he got it. Nakamura hoisting him up. Hendry with the counter, and a nice counter that was from Trick Williams on the other side of the ring. Shinsuke now dropping Hendry on his kneecap. And look at Dom running all the way around the ring, going off the ropes. And Shinsuke's not going to let Dom get off this easily, because look at this, the King of Strong Style hoisting him up and now dropping him face first into the canvas. Trick looking to do something, but it doesn't matter because Shinsuke 1 step ahead. And it looks like right now, if I had to pick a winner of this match, it would be Shinsuke Nakamura. Backstabber connects. And a chop from Dom. And as soon as I say that, Shinsuke is starting to get beat up. But look at this, some tag team effort here. Double Russian leg sweep there to Shinsuke. Finding the common enemy is Dominik Mysterio and Trick, and now these two battle it out, and a high kick there right to the... Oh my God, Trick Williams is running like crazy. I can't even finish my sentences. The cover to become #1 contender, and Joe Hendry kicks out at 1. Great maneuver that was from Nakamura. That was the signature. And look at the strength of Trick Willie. What a move. Williams now staring down to Hendry, but Dominik Mysterio counters Shinsuke. Williams, look at this. Falcon Arrow. Moonsault from Dom. Trick, go to the outside, looking for something. Grabs a sledgehammer. And look at this cover from Mysterio, center of the ring. Cutter from Hendry in the middle of the ring. And Dominik Mysterio looks really good right now. It might help that he was in action last week when he defeated MJF in singles action. So he has the less amount of ring rust compared to the other guys. Because I believe everybody in this ring has had a match this season. But I could be wrong. Dominik Mysterio, I think, battled Joe Hendry in our first episode of Smackdown Live this year. But I could be wrong. I forget who won it at least. And a frog splash. No, knees were up. Shinsuke, knees were up. And look at this. Shinsuke. Nakamura with the Kinshasa to Mysterio. The cover. But it gets broken up by Williams. Trick now. Trying to win this match himself. Irish whip. And Joe Hendry stops in his tracks. And oh God, Sting. Or not Sting. Why did I say Sting? Not Sting. Shinsuke with the baseball bat. Sting has never been in universe mode. What am I saying? Oh, nice slam that was from Mysterio. Look at Hendry. No selling that like it was nothing. Joe Hendry gets right back up. Throws Dominik Mysterio down. Nice neckbreaker there from Trick. And this match has been crazy. We have a lot of multi-man matches, multi-woman matches here tonight. So make sure you guys do not go anywhere. It is a special multi-person Sunday, if you could call it. Trick trying to become #1 contenders. Scissor kick. Stomp. Misses. Hendry with the counter. Punch to the gut. Shinsuke now with a kick. And Mysterio still on the outside, waiting for his opportunity to get up. But look at this. Shinsuke. Steel chair in hand. Hitting Hendry. The cover from Shinsuke. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Hendry. Mysterio comes back into the ring looking for a springboard. And he kind of connects. Does not damage anybody enough to knock them over. But it definitely does something. And oh my God. Joe Hendry just got his head taken off. Busted open. The cover only a count of 1 because Williams broke it up. And look at this now. Nakamura hoisting him up and dropping Trick Williams down. Who is going to win this number 1 contenders match? Who will face Penta next Saturday for the IC title at Crown Jewel? Who will it be? Hendry, look at this. Hoisting him up. Fall away slam. Connects. Hendry with a big move there. Now Dominik Mysterio not going to let anything happen. He's going to inflict more pain. And look at this. A scoop slam connects. Mysterio going to the top rope. Trick Williams taunting on the outside. And a frog splash from Mysterio. This could be huge. The cover. Dom to become number 1 contender. And it gets broken up. Irish whip from Shinsuke. And look at this. Nakamura with the knee right to the back. Signature. Oh, nope. Dom counters. And look at this. A Hurricane Rana into a cover. This would be huge for Dom. 2, 3. Mysterio is number 1 contender.
Here is your winner, Dominik Mysterio.
Back-to-back matches. Back-to-back dubs. But this time, he is number 1 contender for Penta's Intercontinental Championship. You're looking at the WWE Champion. And I want to put my title on the line. So we know the pay-per-view is next Saturday, Crown Jewel. It's going to be great. So with that being said, I need a challenger. So next Friday, why not anyone in that locker room compete in a number 1 contenders match and face me? I don't care who it is personally. But as long as I have a competitor for my title, a challenger that's worthy of competing against the phenomenal AJ Styles, you're on. So whoever wins next week in whatever match it is, be ready, because I am still walking out of Crown Jewel as your WWE Champion. Up next is Tag Team Action.
The following contest is a Tornado Tag Team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 409 pounds, Rey Fénix and Penta, the Luchadors.
You guys are looking at the Lucha Bros. We just saw who is taking on Penta next Saturday at the pay-per-view, but the IC champion is now in tag team action with his brother Rey Fénix. And let's see who they are taking on in this tag team contest. Oh boy. Uncle Howdy, Eric Rowan, and Nikki Cross are here. And that can only mean one thing. Uncle Howdy teaming up with Eric Rowan to take on the Lucha Brothers in this episode of Smackdown Live, the special edition on this Sunday afternoon. But guys, who will win this match? All right, the bell has been rung, and look at this. Howdy taking down Fénix, and oh my God, Eric Rowan throwing the Intercontinental Champion like it's nothing. We have not seen the Wyatt 6 in tag team action in quite some time. I don't remember the last time we saw these guys in action. And I'm not just talking about this season. I'm talking about last season too. And oh my God, a dropkick from Fénix. Incredible. But I don't think the last time we saw the Wyatt 6 in tag team action was... Yeah, I think it was last season when they made their debuts. I don't remember, but I think that's when it was. But a running power slam there to Fénix and a nice Russian leg sweep there from Howdy. And right now, it looks like the Wyatt 6 are here to cause wreckage and bring havoc to the SmackDown Live tag team division. Nice move there from Uncle Howdy. And some stomps here from Howdy. And look at Rowan picking up Fénix like he's a ragdoll and now tossing him like one. And oh my God, a clothesline connects to the Intercontinental Champion. Penta now outside the ring. So this could be 2-on-1. This would be great for the Wyatt 6, but they're not going to capitalize on it. but maybe they are, because look at this. Howdy grabs the weapon, but I can't see what's going on because Eric Rowan is taking up all the camera shots right now. Double axe handle. Looks like Penta connected with a big move on the outside. Phoenix now in trouble. Still hasn't really been able to gain any offense in this matchup. He rolls out of the way there, though, trying to use his quickness to his advantage. But the power of Eric Rowan is just crazy, guys. Do not mess with that man. Look at this. He just throws you like it's nothing. And look at Howdy. He's just so quick and technical that he does those moves. Big chest blow there from Rowan. And now going for a weapon. And look at this. Oh, my God. Uncle Howdy just shot for shot right on the face of the Intercontinental Champion. And as of right now, this is becoming a squash match here for the Wyatt 6. If they can win this, that would be huge for their momentum. Especially knowing that they have not been in a Universe Mode ring in quite some time. Cover from Howdy to get his team the win. 2. Kick out at 2 from the Intercontinental Champion. You could say today is also a Wyatt family / Wyatt 6 takeover. Later on tonight in the main event, the leader of this faction, Bray Wyatt, is in action against Jeff Hardy. So you could say this is all dedicated to the Wyatts. Penta now looking for something, but can't do anything. And look at this. Uranagi from Howdy into a cover. Jessica Carr trying to count to 3, and she doesn't because there's a kick out at 2. Howdy getting up Penta once again. And Penta needs to do something here to change his direction for his team. But look at this. He might do it here. Penta looking for a Penta driver. Connects with one out of nowhere. That is huge for the momentum of his team. Getting him up once again. And look at this. Throwing Uncle Howdy into the corner. Off the ropes. Penta misses the kick. But Eric Rowan still dominating on the outside. Rey Fenix is helpless right now. But Penta down once again, courtesy of Uncle Howdy. And look at this evil, sadistic man, Uncle Howdy. We have seen Howdy before in seasons past. And look at this, a choke slam from Rowan right to Rey Fenix to put him away to win for the Wyatt 6. And they win just like that.
Here are your winners, Uncle Howdy and Eric Rowan, the Wyatt 6.
Well, the Wyatt 6 squash the Lucha Bros just like that here in this special edition of Smackdown Live. Tatum Paxley, you have that Intercontinental Championship, and I won it. You have not defended it since you won it at Saturday night's main event by defeating Maxi Dupree. So, since you're scared to call out anybody, I'm here to challenge you. So next Saturday at the pay-per-view Crown Jewel, it's going to be JC Jane, the baddest bitch on the women's mid-card division roster, versus you, Tatum Paxley. Let the winner become champion, because whoever wins should be a fighting champion. That's just how it should be. I don't make the rules, but I'll see you then. All right, guys, up next, we have tag team women's action this time, and there is the #1 contender for the women's title.
The following is a Tornado Tag Team match. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch.
Just last week on SmackDown Live, the man Becky Lynch defeated the Eradicator Rhea Ripley in singles action to become the #1 contender for Nia Jax's Women's Championship. And speaking of Nia Jax, we will see her in this match. But who is going to team up with the man to take on Nia and the partner of her choosing? Wow, that's shocking.
From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan teaming up with Big Time Bex here in this Tornado tag match. Very interesting, but I like it. Will Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch defeat Nia Jax and a partner of her choosing here on this special edition of Sunday Night SmackDown Live? I don't know. We'll have to see. But let's see who Nia Jax has chose as her tag team partner. Oh my God, she picked the Glamour, Blake Monroe, and great pick, in my opinion. A future women's champion in her own right, for sure. Just look at her. She has the star power. She has everything. She has the look. She has it all. She looks ready to go, I'll tell you that. Glamour is forever. Well, I thought Micro... There it is.
From London, England, Blake Monroe.
Well, I thought Mike Rome was going to talk. That's why I didn't talk for a while. But Blake Monroe trying to win tag team action here because in her last singles match, she lost. So let's see what happens when she tag teams up with the women's champ. And there is the women's champion, Nia Jax.
From San Diego, California, the WWE Women's World Champion, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax won this championship at the end of the 2K25 season, where she became WCW Women's Champion. But if you are familiar with my series, in every season, the draft dictates where you go, obviously. So if you're a WCW Women's Champion, you flip brands to take the other brand's title. So that is how Nia Jax is Women's Champion. If you missed WrestleMania from last season, make sure to check it out. It was a great season finale. But let's get this tag team match on the road. All right, the bell has been rung. Tornado tag team match action, but this time with the women. We just saw the Lucha Brothers get squashed by the Wyatts, but now we have these guys going at it. Who will win this match between these four ladies? Oh, Morgan was looking for something, but completely missed. And look at this. We just saw a little sneak peek at Crown Jewel because we know, like I mentioned, time and time again, Becky Lynch is taking on Nia Jax for that championship. And there is a lot of heels in this match. I just realized a lot of heels competing here tonight on Smackdown Live on this special edition of Sunday night. And then once again, I apologize that Universe Mode has not really been on its scheduled day. I'm trying my best to get back onto the normal schedule, but things have been just so hectic in my personal life. I usually don't bring it up when I'm recording this stuff, but I'm just letting you know. And I guarantee it, starting tomorrow when Nitro happens, we will be back on schedule. Trust me. Trust me. But going back to this match, look, sneak peek happening right in front of us. Becky Lynch and Nia Jax going at it. I'm really not even worried about Blake Monroe and Liv Morgan. I'm worried about these two. But Liv Morgan cares about it too much, it looks like, and she just completely whiffs. Oh my God, a Lutha's press from Monroe coming out of nowhere. Becky, nice strike there, and look at the Glamour, looking for a drop kick to Becky, but does not connect. Lynch is down, but Blake Monroe says, I'm going to take it from here, Nia, and going to connect with some big punches and now a slap to the face of the #1 contender. No, choking her out. And look at this, a kendo stick in hand from the women's champion. This is Nia Jax's first match all season long, and it looks like she hasn't missed a step. Kendo stick right to the kneecap. And guys, I know for sure when these two women go at it at Crown Jewel next week, it's going to be aggressive. That is in 6 days' time already. Can't believe it. But make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, because it is going to be a fun pay-per-view. And right after that, we have WCW's pay-per-view, which will be announced tomorrow on their episode. So make sure you guys are subscribed. And oh my God, Becky connects with the kendo stick attack right to the face of her opponent next Saturday. Monroe now looking to win this match with the cover. One. Oh, code breaker from Liv. Now punch to Blake. And Monroe dazed right now. And oh my gosh, Morgan using her veteran presence and looking for an oblivion. What a great counter that was from the Glamour. And look at this, Becky maybe looking for the disarm her. Oh boy. Monroe in trouble, but she's right by the ropes. I don't think rope breaks count. Oh. Nia saved her partner just like that in a spinning back fist right to the face of the man. Nice counter there from Becky. Kick to the face of the champion. And look at this. Lynch looking maybe for another disarmer, but Monroe with a counter. Blake now trying to do something to live. And oh my god, what a knee to the face. Oh boy. The women's champion looking for a leg drop, but a counter from Becky. Monroe, kick to the midsection. Oh, nice maneuver there and a manhandle slam. Double pin. Who is he counting for? He looks like he's countering for Monroe. Oh, kick out at 2. But he doesn't even get to count for Becky because Nia kicks out 2. That was crazy. Monroe with a back elbow there. I'm telling you, she is a future women's champion. I don't know when, but I know for sure she will have it soon. And what a move that was from Liv. Very impressive there to the women's champion. Becky now. Look at this. Ooh. Double axe handle there. Connects from Morgan. Cover from the man. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan win.
Here are your winners, the team of Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan.
What a win for the man and Liv Morgan. But guys, what's next here on Smackdown Live? I know me and my brother Ray Phoenix just lost our tag team match against the Wyatts, but that's not why I'm talking. Dominik Mysterio, I saw you won that fatal 4-way match to become the #1 contender for my championship. But here's the deal. I respect you as a competitor, but there's nothing you can do. You're going to lose, so don't even show up to Crown Jewel. Just let me have the win because we know how it's going to end. I'm going to win 1, 2, 3. Just like that. I'll see you then, amigo, if you still want to step up to the challenge. And Wyatt, keep in mind, me and my brother Ray Phoenix, we're not done with you. So keep that in mind as well. Alright, Ace Army, it is finally main event time. And there is Jeff Hardy, the charismatic Enigma, is ready for main event action here on this special edition of SmackDown Live.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff.
Just last Friday, or I guess technically Wednesday because it was a special edition of SmackDown Live as well, Jeff Hardy cut a promo saying at the pay-per-view, which now we know is Crown Jewel next Saturday, he is finally putting an end to Logan Paul that he has been feuding with all season long up to this point since the beginning of the new year. But guys, will Jeff Hardy defeat the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, here in this main event contest? And there you guys see the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, the leader of the Wyatts, making his way down to the ring. Who will get the win in this main event match? Will it be Bray Wyatt or will it be Jeff Hardy? All right, the bell has been rung and these two men locked up with one another. Two of the best going at it. Bray Wyatt, I believe, making his first appearance of the season. And this man is a former WWE champion, I believe, dating all the way back to 2K22. So this man knows what it's like to win big matches and especially main event matches. But Jeff Hardy knows what it's like as well, making his first appearance in Universe Mode for the first time, I believe, in 2 years. We know he has been heavily involved ever since the season kicked off about a month and a half ago. So good for Jeff. And now look at him running in a clothesline, taking himself out too. And now we are battling it out on the outside of the ring. Hardy, knee right to the arm of Wyatt. The count has begun, and now they are battling it out in front of the announcer's desk. And Bray Wyatt already busted open right on the forehead, and Jeff Hardy going to continue to attack the face and make sure that blood smears all over the Eater of Worlds. Count of 4 now. Bray Wyatt turning it around and throwing Jeff Hardy back into the middle of the ring. Count of 5. Bray Wyatt gets in. Hardy was looking for a kick there, but Bray connects with a picture-perfect DDT. Hardy rolls out, rolls back in now. Irish whip. And Jeff Hardy with some strength there, using his arm and now into a cover to Bray. Trying to put him away. Kick out at 2. I was going to say like cack out. I'm like, that's not the right word. And a springboard moonsault there connects to the back of Wyatt. And now Jeff doing his signature taunt on the middle rope. Looking for something here. Drop kick connects to Wyatt. Jeff now looking for something in the corner. Oh my God, another drop kick connects right to the midsection. Bray Wyatt in shambles right now. Jeff Hardy is finding his mojo right now and has momentum. Hardy, big strong strike to the face. And look at this inverted twist of fate. And now a cover from Jeff Hardy to put Bray Wyatt away in a kick out at 2 from Bray. Jeff looking for the Swanton Bomb. This is his finishing maneuver. And Jeff, no, the knees were up from Bray. Bray turns it around. And now that might give Wyatt the chance to win this match. Oh, what a strike to the face from Bray Wyatt. And now look at this, slamming the back of the head of Jeff Hardy right into the canvas. Hardy now picking up Bray, dropping him down with the power slam. Hardy looking for something big here, getting the crowd on their feet here in this sold-out arena. Another scoop slam. Hardy looking for something again. Moonsault connects. Jeff Hardy. Oh boy, Bray in trouble trying to use the ropes to get up, but Jeff Hardy, big strong strike there from him, and now looking to grab him, but Bray capitalizes on the miss from Hardy. And oh my God, a spear right to the outside. The count begins again. This time with Jeff Hardy alone in the ring, just watching as Bray Wyatt takes his time to get up. Jeff Hardy hiding behind the official just to make sure no shenanigans happen. Count of 3, Bray Wyatt comes back in. Jeff trying to drive Bray Wyatt into the ring. And look at this mandible claw right in the middle of the ring. Nice maneuver that was from Bray Wyatt. Cover from Bray. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Bray Wyatt wants to win this match because we know his brother and his best friend, Eric Rowan, just got the win earlier on tonight against the Lucha Brothers. So it would be huge for Bray Wyatt to win this match. But Jeff Hardy is not going to give up that easily because a nice little sequence there from Jeff. And now he's looking for another swanton, but this time he connects it. Hardy going for the cover to win it. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Bray Wyatt. Excuse me. Hardy looking for something else. Kick to the midsection. Trying to hoist Bray Wyatt up. Powerbomb connects. Getting him back up now. Hardy looking for something. Face first. Off the turnbuckle pad. Bray Wyatt hoisting him up. Dropping him down. Bray taunting right in front of Jeff Hardy. Trying to see what he wants to do here. And look at this. A nice drop there. Kick to the back. And oh boy, Bray Wyatt. Look at this. The sadistic Bray Wyatt looking for his Sister Abigail. This time he's all bloody too. This would be one of the sickest Sister Abigails I've ever seen in Universe Mode history. It connects, and Wyatt trying to win it all just like that. 2, 3. Bray Wyatt gets the win over Jeff Hardy. And look at this. Logan Paul entering the ring and attacking both of these men. And what in the world? And that's how the episode ends? Are we going to see a match? He's in his ring gear. What? I'm so confused. But Logan Paul is a piece of shit.